All right, guys, new intro here for the Bear Pack. Let's take a look at our subscription goal. We are sitting at almost 9,300. We need 700 more subs to hit that 10K goal to give that $1,000 giveaway. And then we have 12K subs coming up to send a couple people to some games of their choice. Trey, let's take a look at that leaderboard. Dennis Burns is at the top. We have Kellen on this week. He's doing a great job so far, but that is the leaderboard right now. If you see your guys' name, reach out to us. BearsProfitPlays@gmail.com or on Twitter, BearsProfit @BearsProfit, and we need to get you guys set up so we can give you guys your picks out for the next couple of weeks. If you see your name, make sure you reach out. Also, if you want to become a member on our YouTube channel, we're going to be giving away $50 weekly to our members on YouTube. We have 15 to 20 right now. So if you become a member for just $4.99 a month, you have a chance to win $50 weekly. We're going to be doing that on our live show. We're going to put everybody on the wheel. We're going to spin it and give away $50 a week. So make sure you guys come check that out. Only $4.99 a month. Very cheap over there. And our plays are actually better over there as well. So guys, is going to do it. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, let's get some NCAA basketball picks and props for Monday, December 18th slated games. Trey, let's take a look at that leaderboard. Actually, first, Zach, welcome on the show. He is going to be our guest picker for this week. I believe you guys are coworkers. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are coworkers. He keeps me in check as much as he can.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome, Zach. Hopefully you can get on the top of that leaderboard for a chance to win $500. Again, guys, we are doing the contest. $500 first place, $300 in second place, and $200 for third place. All you got to do is come on for 1 week of the show, give out your picks, have the best record, and win that money. But let's take a look at the leaderboard. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, it was a kind of depressing day for college basketball. I hit a speed bump, but you know what? I'm just going to hit the gas today. Yesterday, I gave out UTEP plus 2.5 against Abilene Christian, and UTEP, they did not cover this game. They barely lost, losing by 6 points, so barely didn't cover for us. I expected them to win straight up, so it was kind of frustrating.
Yeah, and I had Kansas State minus 5.5 at home against Nebraska. This game was looking really good for Kansas State. They were up at half. Final score 62-46 in favor of Nebraska. Kansas State scored 12 points in the second half. Trey, your Kansas State Wildcats, they shot 26% from the field in the game, 4 of 30 from deep. That's the way of the road. Sometimes you can't make a shot. I'll take the loss. We're going to move on. Trey, start us off with our picks for tomorrow.
God, K-State's embarrassing. But just to go into another one of my teams, my mid-major team, I'm going to be attacking this Maryland Eastern Shore at Marist game. And guys, if you're an avid watcher of our channel dating back to whenever we first came out last year, you know that I love Marist. I'm very excited to talk about the Red Foxes, and they've been enjoying a very nice season so far. Give me the home team to dominate in this game. I love that they're finally getting respect on their name. Give me Marist minus 12.5 here. I love this Marist play for a couple reasons. The first and obvious one is that they're just simply the better team, and they're playing at home, which is huge in college basketball because Marist, they ended this game with a 6-2 record with an elite 7-1 ATS mark as well. And they're coming into this game on a 4-game winning streak as well. They beat Bucknell, Iona, Manhattan, and Dartmouth by an average score of 69-55. So needless to say, their defense has been showing up over the last couple weeks. And also needless to say, this Maryland Eastern Shore team is just no bueno. I faded them in their last game, and they got beat by Boston College by 32 points, and Boston College cashed that bet for me. And that's just kind of been the story of their season so far because Maryland Eastern Shore, they entered this game with a 2-6 record. They're also 2-5 ATS, and they're a whopping 0-5 on the road this season, and they're not even barely losing those games. They are getting dog walked off the court on the road because they've lost those 5 road games by an average score of 83-59. So just to sum things up, guys, Marist, they're allowing 55 points over their last 4 games, and Maryland Eastern Shore, they're only averaging 59. I would be surprised if Maryland Eastern Shore can score 55 points in this game. So give me Marist to dominate. I'm taking them minus 12.5.
Yeah, Trey, I like that play. I know Marist is one of your favorite teams. But for my play today, I'm going to be looking at Oakland going out on the road to take on Michigan State. Oakland is a mid-major program from the Horizon League, and they have been playing pretty good basketball this season. Michigan State, I did have some worries about them, but they are coming off an impressive win against number 6 Baylor, beating them by 24 points. I'm going to take Oakland here with the points, but I'm going to say a few things in Michigan State's favor, but I do like Oakland here to cover the spread. Oakland, they did win their last game, but they're coming off 10 days of rest. They might be a little bit rusty in this one. And Michigan State this season, despite having that loss against James Madison, the home opener, they have only lost to good teams, which include Arizona, Duke, and Wisconsin. Michigan State defensively is much better than Oakland. Having a home crowd is going to help them in this game as well. This is definitely going to be Oakland's toughest test of the season. It's going to be going up against the 44th best defensive team in the nation, only allowing 64 points per game this season. Michigan State is. And with all that being said, Oakland this season, they've played a couple major programs, including Ohio State, Illinois, Xavier, and they took care of business against Xavier, winning that game outright. In the game against Ohio State, they only lost by 6 points, and then against Illinois, they only lost by 11 points. So I do think the book is maybe giving Michigan State a little bit more credit than they deserve after that blowout win against Baylor. I don't think they should be favored by 15.5 points. I think it's way too many points. I'm going to take the points with Oakland, take a chance on them. Give me Oakland plus 15.5 as the play. Zach, who do you like in college basketball tomorrow?
So I am, of course, a Wichita State graduate, times 2 as of today. And one of the teams that intrigued me that has visited the Roundhouse recently is Tarleton State. They take on Jacksonville State tomorrow. And I just really think that this is an up-and-coming team. I saw them with my own eyes last year at the Chuck, and I really think that they will be able to at least cover the spread. They are under 4.5, so I'm going to take that, but I will do the under 126.5 points. I really think that, let's see, I'm not really as well-versed in the statistics and rundown and analysis of YouTube, but as far as a guest pick, that's what I got for you this week. Hopefully I'll learn some additional statistics and hopefully follow this team as they go along. But for that, I think that should be enough to at least wet your whistle as far as a debut pick for hashtag Wix Picks.
Ooh, okay. I like it. Are we going with the under and Tarleton?
I'm going to go with both. Okay. The under and Tarleton State for the victory.
All right. I like it. Double pick there for Zach. Let's move on to the player props. Trey, have you start us off?
I love that play. And kind of goes right into me being depressed because I barely lost my player prop yesterday. I gave out Judah Mintz over 20.5 points versus Oregon, and Mintz, he only scored 18. And I said in yesterday's video he's going to get double-digit free throws, and he did. He finished with 11 free throws. He just did not make very many impact plays from his jump shot. So very frustrating, Judah Mintz. Come on, just make a couple baskets for me.
Yep, 0-1 for me as well. I had Tyler Perry of Kansas State, the point guard, to go over 14.5 points. He had 9 points in the first 10 minutes, 3-3 from three, and then he finished the game with 11. So they didn't score any points in the second half. Bad pick by me, bad pick by Trey. We are going to sweep the board today 100%. Trey, starts off.
Yeah, this is a good pick by me here. Give me Jaylin Sellers to go over his points versus Maine. I really love this over for Sellers in this game because he's been everything and more for UCF this season. And Sellers, he was that dude last season for Ball State, and that got him this big-time transfer to UCF. And he's turned that into a massive 19.6 point per game average, which is top 30 in college basketball. And I expect him to kind of duplicate that here in this game because UCF, they're only favored by 13 points. So I expect Sellers to play the majority of this game. And over his last 4 home games, he's been torching the Nets, averaging 19.3 points per game. And I do expect him to average 20-plus points here in this game because this dude, he's averaging over 15 shots taken per game and averages over 6 free throws per game. The volume is there. He's getting a very big inferior matchup here versus Maine. So I expect him to show up and show out at this home game for him. So give me Jaylin Sellers to go over his points versus Maine.
Yeah, Trey, I like that one. For my player prop today, I'm going to take Tyson Walker to go over his total points going up against Oakland. I did take Oakland to keep this game interesting, and I hope they do keep this game interesting so we can get the full minutes of Tyson Walker. This is one of the best players in the country. He's averaging 21 points per game, and he's played the most minutes per game on this Michigan State team, averaging 32 a game. His point production is what keeps this team going because Michigan State, they only have 2 players averaging double-digit points this season. He's averaging 21, and the next highest is averaging 10.7. He shot nearly 60 times more from the field than the next highest player on the team, and it's for a good reason. He's nearly 50% from the field and 40% from deep. Over the last 3 games, Walker's been a straight-up machine. He scored 22 against Wisconsin, 17 against Nebraska, then 25 against the number 6 team in the nation, Baylor. He shot 16-plus times in 4 of the last 5 games as well, so he's getting his shots up. He's scoring a bunch of points. I like him to go over his total against Oakland as the play. Zach, what do you like for a player prop tomorrow?
I actually like Hunter Sallis in this Wake Forest game tomorrow. Actually, Trey, you took my pick. I was actually going to pick that guy for UCF because I was just talking to my old boss, Rod. He's actually an Orlando resident as of late, where he retired. And he's always, just because UCF and Wichita State were in the same conference, so once upon a time, kind of weird to be saying that, but he always followed Wichita State, and I always followed UCF. So that was who I was actually going to pick. So props to you, Trey, but I really like this Wake Forest pick, Hunter Sallis. He is doing some really big damage. He's averaging 17.7 points, 2.8 rebounds, 2.5 assists a game, and field goal percentage of 47.2%. I just think that he has a favorable matchup tomorrow, so I'm going to think he's going to go over his prop, whatever he is on DraftKings. I think he's going to go over, 15 points.
I like it. Zach. Let's go over to the graphic, Trey. Have you start us off?
And I do want to say you can copy my picks or take the pick. You don't have to change just because I did it.
Okay.
I do love that Hunter Sallis one. Bear, didn't you throw out Sallis a couple weeks ago?
I did, and he cashed. He's an absolute stud.
Yeah, say Sallis is a stud. But for me, I give out Marist minus 12.5 against Maryland Eastern Shore. I just need to find a Patrick Gardner jersey. He's not on Marist anymore. He's probably in the NBA G League. I miss the guy. But regardless, his ghost lives on, and Marist is going to win this game by a lot. I'm also going with Jaylin Sellers to go over his points versus Maine. The guy's a stud, takes a ton of shots. Volume's going to be there going up against inferior competition. So just pull out your hammer and smash it.
Yeah, and I'm going with Oakland plus the 15.5 going up against Michigan State. Michigan State, they had that big win against Baylor. I think the book's giving them too much credit for that win. Then I like Tyson Walker over his points. Probably going to put up another 20-point game against Oakland as my plays. But guys, that's going to do it for NCAA basketball plays and props for Monday, December 18th slated games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like in this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You can click that. There's two options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube. And it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,